In today's video, I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff that I picked up at a Radio Shack that was going out of business. Now everything you see here was 80 to 90% off. A lot of these things I really didn't need because I already have these things, but when something is 80 to 90% off, I simply could not resist. Let me go through and show you everything that I got. Now keep in mind, everything that I just showed you on this desk cost me right around $50. Okay, let's get started with this first. This is a breadboard. I have a few of these already, but this one happens to be a very good quality one. It has the binding posts. It's also on this aluminum board. And this was actually priced ridiculous. It was like $27 brand new, which is really out of line. But I think I paid $4 for this board. The next item is this project box. Unfortunately, there was only one left. I would have bought a few of these. These go for like $4 each, and I think I only paid like 50 cents for this box. Good old component cooler. Now this is very useful if you have intermittent problems with a circuit board. Sometimes a circuit board may have a very thin crack, especially on a trace where there's solder, and when that board heats up, it may open up that crack, and then you can lose the connection, causing the circuit to fail. You can also have components that fail when they heat up. So this allows you to cool down that component very, very cold to see if you can pinpoint the location where you're having problems. This right here retailed I think around $10 or $11, and it was very cheap after the discount. And the next item is magnet wire. Over here you get 3 rolls, 75 feet each, 22 gauge, 26 gauge, and 30 gauge. And I use this wire, actually those sizes, for a lot of the projects that are shown on this channel. Right here is 0.022 lead-free solder. Now I'm not a big fan of lead-free solder because it doesn't flow as nicely as solder that contains lead, but for the money, I couldn't turn it down. This was very, very inexpensive. And the other rolls were already purchased. Otherwise, I would have grabbed at least 5 of these. Over here we have alligator clips. And I did consolidate a few packages into this one because when you buy this large package, it only contains the large alligator clips, and there are smaller sizes in here. So all the contents in this bag was like $2 or $3, I think. And those were the 2.5-inch insulated grip alligator clips. As you know, if you've been watching my channel, I like to use 9-volt batteries for a lot of my projects. So these were only, I think, 50 cents. And this was 2 packages. So it was 50 cents and 50 cents. It was $1 for all of those quality connectors. They'll be put to use in other projects. Over here is a very loud piezo alarm. I think it's around 100 or 109 decibels. Let me see. This one is 102 decibels, rated 6 to 14 volts. And I use this in a couple of my projects. I'll place links in the video description area, or you'll see them placed at the end of this video as an end card. One of them is a tripwire alarm, and the other is an infrared alarm that you can walk near it, and it sounds very loud. This switch here is only like 50 cents. It's one of those old style throw switches. Let me take that out of here. It's like you see in the old Frankenstein movies when they go, the throw switch. Handy to have. I'm sure I'll find something to use it for. Over here you have audio transformers. Now this is the exact same audio transformer that I use in my dual tube do-it-yourself Geiger counter. If you haven't seen the video, click on the circle with the eye and you can see that video. It's excellent. These were very cheap. I think they were like 50 cents or 40 cents a piece. And I just put 2 into the one package. Over here we have some nylon clamps for securing wire. Very handy to have. Here we have a package of switching diodes. These are 1N4148, and I think it was like 39 cents for all of them. And I think there are, how many in here? Oh, package of 50. 50 in there. Here are 2 packages of tap splices. These are the ones that go over the wire, and you slide the wire in it. Then you could squeeze it with the pliers and snap it together. This was 2 packages. $1 for this package I paid for all the connectors. And this is the larger wire, and here's the red. And I think I paid 45, 50 cents for these. Alright, these were really cheap. These are excellent to have here. Here you have fuse holders. Then you have the mini fuse holders right here. And it also has the blown fuse indicator right there, which is shown in another video. I think this was like 40 cents each, and these were 2 for like 50 cents. Over here is a few different packages combined into this one. When you purchase it, you only get like 10 of these in a package. So this one has the female and male blade connector and ring connectors, and this was probably $1 for all of these. Over here is a whole bunch that I consolidated into this one bag. You can see right here you got the spade type. And these are taps. If you want to go onto a blade connector, it'll give you 2 more blades to use. This was around $2 for all these. Over here is the larger size wire. I just showed you the red ones, and these are the blue. And all of these, like I said for the other ones, maybe around $2. These were left in the bin, so I grabbed these. Carbon film resistors, 47K, 22K, and 1K, 30 cents each. A bunch of fuses, half amp 250 in the short, 3/4 amp 250, 10 amp 250 ceramic, and in here I have 15 and 20 amp ceramic, which is commonly used in microwave ovens. These were probably 50 cents a piece. We have multiple LED indicators. There's 4. These are only sold 1 in a package. I think I paid like 30 cents each. Let me show you one of them. See that right there? It's good for a panel mount. This package has a lot of different things. Let me just dump it out. Got a bunch of these banana connectors right here. This unscrews. There it goes. And you can solder the wire right in. Make sure it goes back in right. There it goes. Got those. A whole bunch of these nice quality momentary switches. These are all sold separate or 2 in a pack. These are nice chrome holders for LEDs. 5mm LEDs go right inside these holes. For those, another indicator. This might be a neon. I think that's a neon. High-speed motor, 7.5 volt. These are single pole, single throw, momentary. Oh, these are push on, push off. And we have this DC power jack. Okay, let's take a look in this one. Right here, I crammed everything in there. Bunch of relays. This is a 9 volt, single pole, single throw. And we have more of the piezo alarms. This is 6 to 28 volt, or a piezo siren. This is a 12 volt PC mounted transformer, step down. 120 volts down to 12, and it supplies 300 milliamps. I found a whole bunch more of the buzzers and piezos. Let's see what I have here. Got a couple posts, very handy to have. And of course, you can put the banana jack inside of here. These are 3-volt buzzers, and these are more of the 6 to 28 volt piezo alarms or sirens, and I think this is 89 decibels, each one of those. And we're getting down to the last package. Like I said, $50 for everything. Okay, so we have 2 nice terminal strips. Pretty good quality. They're heavy actually. Momentary switches. Alright, these don't lock. It's just momentary. On, off, on, off. I think one is normally open, one is normally closed. And they got smaller ones. And another one of the DC jacks. And that is it from my day out running into a Radio Shack store that was going out of business. If you see any, make sure you go in there, load up on a whole bunch of parts. So if you do any projects shown on my channel, you'll be saving a lot of money. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please rate it a thumbs up, subscribe, and post links to this video on other websites and blogs. Also be sure to check out my video playlist as well.